Welcome back. Small Business Saturday is less than 2 weeks away.
Coming up. TikTok.
Can you believe it? And at Guardian's Farm in Southbury, they're having a big celebration featuring a dog we all know and love.
Oh, yes. It is Wolfie's Farm Fundraiser featuring our own Renee DiNino's very famous dog influencer, Wolfie Amadeus Mozart
Wolfgang
Luciano
the Third.
I think,
like
yeah,
that.
I'm sorry,
She'll
Renee.
correct us.
Yes, she
Okay.
will. And did you hear that voice? Because here to tell us all about the event is David Buck from Guardian's Farm.
Okay.
We love when you come.
We love when you come. First of all, you grew up in Meriden. What do you have over 100 chickens now. How does that happen?
Oh, more than over 100 chickens, right?
It happens, I can say it happens slowly. We started with 3 back in 2014, and it just kind of snowballed a little bit to then starting with a couple goats, and then a couple more goats, and then needing to move to a bigger property where, hey, we got more space now, let's get more chickens, let's add ducks, added cows, more goats.
It's incredible.
Mules, rescued some mules, and yeah, it's just it's taking on a life of its own.
Oh, that's wonderful, though. We'd love to hear that.
Can you give us the background about your farm, you and your wife? You guys have full-time jobs outside of the farm as well.
Yeah, so when we started the farm, we were both police officers full-time.
Wow.
Both canine handlers full-time. Both handled 2, she's on her second dog, I handled 2 dogs. I retired early last year. Now I work part-time as a police officer in a town near us. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for you to have a farm and do what you're doing and what you're offering to the community, and also you're serving our community in a whole other capacity. I mean, that's, did you ever think that you would be doing what you're doing now?
No.
Did you ever want to?
No, you know, I look back, like we do a lot of work with Nonowac High School because they have an agri-science program.
Okay.
We have a lot of high school kids that, come to the farm. And when I grew up in Meriden, I didn't know that Southington and Wallingford, Lyman Hall had an agricultural program. I thought to myself now, hey, that would have been pretty cool to do, but I was never interested in it in high school.
Right.
So I never really, looking back then, I would never think that I'd be farming full-time as a dairy farmer now.
Now, all right, so what's going to happen on Small Business Saturday?
So Small Business Saturday is the wonderful Renee DiNino will be at the farm. She's collecting a lot of different items that are going to go in these gift bags, and people can purchase these gift bags for $50 each. They're going to be valued at a minimum $50.
Which is great.
All the proceeds are going to the farm, which is going to help us feed the animals, feed the mules that we've rescued. We've also rescued goats from people who previously purchased them from us that came down with health problems, and we took them back in so they didn't end up at an auction.
Oh, that's so great.
So it's going to go to all that. So she was able to get Avello Airlines to donate 2 airline tickets to wherever they fly.
Oh, that's great.
Those will be in random bags. The Boston Pops, she got 4 tickets when they're playing at UConn. I think it's December 7th. Those will be in a bag. But then we have a lot of other items from local, I think Connecticut Science Center, some other things.
That's amazing. And the whole significance of this being Wolfie's Fundraisers, because Wolfie was born on the farm, right?
Yes, Wolfie was born at the farm. And I'll make my public apology now that on my last post I mentioned that Renee is
the owner.
Renee is Wolfie's owner. I was wrong. I was supposed to say mother or mom.
Exactly, right.
So Renee, I do apologize.
The dog
for that.
owns Renee. Trust us.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yes.
So what are the hours and how do we get there?
So it's our normal hours, which are 11 to 3, Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
So the event will be 11 to 3, Saturday, November 30th. We will have additional vendors there as well. I'm a veteran farmer. We will have other veteran farmers there.
That's wonderful.
And along with some other small businesses that people can support.
Which is terrific.
Yeah. And a very belated Happy Veterans Day, too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for your
All right.
service.
So are you exhausted? I know you're.
I'm always exhausted.
Yeah.
But, we love what we do, and that kind of keeps us going. And we had an event this weekend, and the farm was open, and, pasteurizing milk and bottling milk and milking cows and goats twice a day and doing
what
chores.
what happens when a cow goes like this, right?
No.
It's pasteurized.
All right, that's interesting.
Really
That's a really good one.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
But your farm is such a great place to bring
Thank
the
you.
families and kids. I promise my kids will be
you keep
coming
saying
at some
that.
point.
We'll see.
I know.
I don't hold it against you.
We'll get
I
there.
don't hold it
promise.
against
David,
you.
it's a pleasure.
Thank
So
you
I
so much.
appreciate
See you.
it.
Please say hi to your wife
I
as
will.
well. You
I
miss
will.
her too.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, here is all that information again. Wolfie's Farm Fundraiser is happening at Guardian's Farm in Southbury on Small Business Saturday. That's November 30th from 11 to 3. For more information, please visit guardiansfarm.com. Thanks again.
What a great place to go with your family if they're in town for Thanksgiving
Especially
weekend.
that weekend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, still ahead on this Monday afternoon.